Okay, I'm Barbara and I work here at Androscoggin, and we're going to be doing an episode for The Art of Grief. And I have my friend Danny here, and today we're going to be making seed bombs. Okay, this should be good because we haven't done this before and we're not so sure how this is going to work. And we couldn't do it ahead of time, so we're just going to see.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to improvise.
It's gonna be fun.
It is, well, it's going to be fun because it's going to be messy.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we have is a mixing bowl or container, and we have dirt. This is potting soil, lots of it. And we have very, very cheap kitty litter. Has to be cheap because we don't want any chemicals in it. We just want the clay part. So we have very cheap kitty litter, and we have seeds. We have seeds for a butterfly garden, and we're going to mix in some forget-me-nots because this is going to be something interesting and fun to do as a memory thing for your grandfather.
Yeah.
So we're putting forget-me-nots in there. And plus those are sweet, aren't they sweet?
Yeah, they're pretty.
We have water. We have gloves because this is going to be messy. And we also have popsicle sticks that we're going to put, they're just going to be like for markers for if you put your plants in a garden, you'll know where they went. But if you want to make them as seed bombs, as some people use them, some people will use seed bombs that as soon as they dry, they will throw them into like a vacant lot or just throw them out along the side of the road. And part of the fun is just to see when they bloom.
Yeah.
Okay, so you ready?
I am.
Okay, we haven't done this before. We're just going to see. So we're going to put in equal parts dirt into here.
So,
Put in the dirt.
put in the dirt.
Yeah. Have at it. Go for it. Make a mess. This could also be, if you don't have potting soil and you want to do this, you could use compost.
Yeah, compost will work.
Yeah, compost would probably be even better.
Yeah, it
Yes.
would make them sprout faster. and
Right.
It would make the soil better for them.
Right. Okay, so far pretty messy, but not as messy as it's going to be. Okay, and then we're going to add in kitty litter. You ready?
Yeah,
Do you want to pour it in?
I can try.
Okay, it's not all that heavy,
Oh.
so you can just, it doesn't have to be an exact science,
How
but
much should I put in?
maybe, let's just see.
Just tell me when to stop.
Okay, let's just see how it works. Lots more, lots more. Keep going, keep going. Okay, I think that's good. All right,
It's all clay.
it is clay. That's all it needs to be is clay. You could also use like potter's clay, like if you know somebody that does ceramics. Okay, so first mix that all up. And we do have extra litter, obviously, if we need to add any more of that, but I don't think we will. And we do have extra dirt, just in case we need to add that. Because the important thing is, we just want it to all stick together. What do you think?
I think this is looking pretty good.
Yeah. All right. It's a little messy, but not as messy as it's gonna be. All right, then we're gonna add in some seeds. So we have butterfly garden seeds and forget-me-nots. I'll open it for you since you got yourself all full of dirts now. Okay. Oh, even more. Do we want to put all of them in?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. This
I was thinking it would
is,
just be like a mix of all.
I thought it was gonna all be all mixed up too, but nope, we got surprised. Okay. So, hopefully that'll come out. So, nope, maybe not quite there. Here they come. These are butterfly seeds. I don't think it's gonna grow into butterflies, but
That would be cool.
yeah, it would be neat.
I want to grow some butterflies.
Yeah, that would be neat. I would like to grow some lollipops too, that would be neat. Okay, here's some zinnia. These are all plants that are very hardy. And, oh, these are the perfect ones. So
Cosmos.
anybody making these at home, Cosmos is what is highly recommended because they grow very quickly and in just about anything. So mix those all up in there. These are tansies, and these are also very hardy. So we can't see them, but we know they're in there, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a lot
yeah.
of seeds.
Another thing that could be put in seed bombs is just basic grass seed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And these, I think, are little seeds too, are little forget-me-nots, which I think need to be in there just because they're forget-me-nots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There.
There. Okay. Think those are all in there now?
Yep.
Okay. So we haven't done this before, so we don't know what we're in for, right?
We don't.
Okay, do you want to pour this in? You want me to pour it in?
I can do it, but it's going to be
It's okay, it's going to be messy. Well, maybe you should mess and I'll pour.
Okay.
Okay. All right. A little bit at a time. A little more, because you want it to be kind of like a meatball. Ooh.
Getting all muddy.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that. So when you think that you've got something that will turn into something that will stick together, let me know. I think you've got some that needs to get mixed in over there.
Oh yeah, they're still dry.
Yeah.
They're hiding in the corner.
Ooh, look at that. Yeah, get right in there. And this is why we have the gloves that go with it.
It's starting to clump together.
Okay, think you need more water?
Maybe just a little bit more from this
All
stuff
right.
that was hiding.
Because we don't know really what we're doing. But we can always make it work. And we have more glitter and we have more dirt. What do you think?
I think this will work. I'm gonna try to make a shape to just see if it works. Yeah, it's sticking
That's
together.
sticking together when it's big. See what happens if you make one that size of a meatball or a golf ball.
Maybe a little.
Maybe a little more water.
I'm just trying to make it a little bit smaller. About that.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, so another thing that we want to be sure people know is to have something to put them on. So we have a little newspaper there. Isn't that cute? Look at that. So you should have enough to make maybe about 10.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more, a little less. And what you do with these, oh, those are perfect. And we didn't know they were going to be perfect. We're going to let them dry, so you can put them on like a windowsill and let them dry, and they will dry kind of really hard. And then you can put them in a garden. That's really neat. You made perfect ones. You can put them in a garden, or you can just throw them onto the side of the road. Perfect size. It might be a fun experiment to do in school too,
Yeah.
if you were studying plants.
I'm sure they would let you do this in science.
I let my students do it in science. We made a lot of messy stuff in science. That's what science is good for, really, is making lots of messy stuff.
In science, I saw some of the 6th graders are making volcanoes.
Neat.
We're learning about tides right now.
Tides, cool. So a thing you want to think about with these is also like time of year to plant them. And the best time of year, from what I've read, is the fall, although seed bombs can be planted anytime. because what you've got there is what a plant needs in order to grow. It's got its dirt for food, and it's got its clay to help root it and protect it, and to make it not tasty to animals. And it's also not harmful to animals. That's why we got the kitty litter with nothing added to it.
Yeah. Plus, I don't think the animals would like to eat clay.
No. Those look perfect, Danny. Do you think you need more water, or is that going to work out?
I'll see if I can make them under one. I think I can.
What do you think?
I think I can get
I think you
one
can
more.
get maybe 2, or maybe even 3.
Yeah.
Now, a thing you might want to be careful of is to make sure that you don't get this mixed up with your mother's spaghetti sauce.
Oh yeah.
Right?
That'd be bad.
That would be bad. And you don't want to leave them out near like a younger brother or sister who might think that they're like
Cake
cookies or
pops.
something. Yeah, cake pops. You don't want to get that mixed up.
Especially if they're on the popsicle sticks.
Right. And you don't want to, have your dad come along and say, oh, look at this. Oh, this is wonderful. My kids made me some cake pops. And have him have a bad surprise.
I think this is the last one I can make.
I think so.
Those look
Look
pretty
at
good.
that, Danny. Awesome. Look at that. And they take maybe a day or 2 to dry in a sunbeam, and then they'll be all set and ready to throw anywhere you want to put them. And if you wanted to mark a place in the garden where you've put them, you could use a popsicle stick, which will come with the kits. Or you can, the magic of it is to just see where all of a sudden you have a little batch of flowers.
Yeah, a little tiny garden.
Yeah, okay. How about messy high five?
Messy high.
Messy high five. Good job, thank you.